Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's great to see you guys again. Today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how we can change some options for a smart guides. So where you can find this smart guides. So on the top here with the view menu you can find a smart guides, and the shortcut for that is Ctrl plus U in your keyboard. So make sure you check this option, because if you didn't check this option under view menu, so here the smart guides not going to work. As you can see, no smart guides here that guides me with this shape in my artboard. And if I want to turn on the smart guide, so I can use the shortcut which is Ctrl U. So now as you can see we have this smart guideline in green, and if I want to draw any other shape, so I can see the smart guide here. So if I want to change some option, so I need to use the shortcut which is Ctrl K on my keyboard, so I can open the preferences. So under preferences you can find smart guides. So the first thing with the smart guides, we have the display options, which is this object guides and also glyph guides. For a smart guides, if I want to change the color, so I can click right here, so I can pick any color, or I can just click on this drop down menu. So from this drop down menu I can select this black, yellow, magenta. So let's try to change that to something like this magenta and hit OK. So now if I want to draw anything right here, let me fill it with a color. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So if I want to put it right here, as you can see the smart guide is in magenta color. So here I want to change the color for the text as well. Let me draw this shape, and here I'm going to get my type tool. Let me increase the font. So here as you can see is the smart guides for the text is yellow. So under a smart guides, if I want to change a smart guide color for my text, so here under glyph guides, so it's not only going to change the color for the glyph, but I can change it for my text. For all the text areas that here I'm going to use it with my artboard, so I can change the smart guide color. So let's try to change that to light red. So I'm going to hit OK. So now as you can see, if I want to move this text, so as you can see the glyph bones is in red. And if I want to make a copy out of this, so I'm going to hold Ctrl C, Ctrl V, so I can make another copy. So if I want to put this text on the top of the other text here, as you can see, it's in red. So this is how you can change the color of the smart guides for the object and also for the text, or you can call it glyphs guides. So here we have this alignment guides. So if I am going to uncheck this option and hit OK. So as you can see, no alignment is going to show up here for my text. Even for the shape, if I want to move it, so I can see any alignment or a smart guides that is going to guide me with this shape in my artboard with the other text here, so I can see any alignment. So you have to turn on this option which is alignment guides and hit OK. So now as you can see, I can move my shape around my text, and I can see the smart guides which is in red color, and here for the text as well I can see the alignment options which is going to show me with this smart guides. Make sure you turn on this option which is alignment guides. And the next option here we have under smart guides is object highlighting. If you uncheck this and click OK, so as you can see, no highlighting for the objects that is over here. Let me turn on this option under smart guides, object highlighting, and hit OK. So now as you can see, we have the highlighting for my object, for the text, and also for other object which is here in my artboard. So we have transform tools. Make sure you turn on this option for every transform tools, because this option is really useful option. So here you can find all this transform tools, which is this scale tool, share tool, reshape tool. If you select any object on the top, we have this transform. So we have all the transform tools here, which is this rotate, and also we have this share, and also width, height, and X and Y. And also here we have this free transform tools. If you click, so we have some transform tools right here. So if you want to turn on smart guides for transform tools, so make sure you check this option. And the next option here we have this anchor path labels. I'm going to uncheck this and click on OK. So when I'm going to move my cursor, so I can see any path label here. So I'm going to check this anchor path labels and hit OK. So now if I want to move my cursor, so I can see this is going to be a path for this object, and also this is going to be the top path, this is going to be this left path, and this is going to be the bottom path, and this is going to be the right path for this object. So under smart guides we have measurements labels. I'm going to uncheck this so I can show you. So here we have no measurements for my object right here. Let me scale this. So we have no measurements. As you can see, if I want to move this with selection tool, so you can see any measurement here. So under smart guides, I'm going to turn on this measurement labels and hit OK. So now if I want to move this, as you can see, we have this measurement label in my object. And we have this spacing guides. First, I'm going to uncheck this option and hit OK. Let me delete this. I'm going to draw another shape right here, and also I'm going to make another shape. So we have this spacing for this middle shape or middle object right here. And if I want to put this on the middle of these two other objects, which is right here in my artboard, so I can see any alignment or smart guides, so I can put it on the middle of these two objects. Let me turn on this option, which is spacing guides, and hit OK. So here if I want to put this right here, as you can see, we have this space between equal space between different objects. Now I can put this shape in the middle of the other objects in my artboard. So under smart guides we have this construction guides, so you can change that. If you click here with this drop down menu, you can see we have 90 degrees angles, we have 45 degrees angles, we have the 60, we have more angles right here. I can just set this construction guys, I can just put it this 20 value. So as you can see, the preview here is going to change for smart guides, so I can just change this using my arrow keys in my keyboard. And also here I can just increase this values. As you can see, I can create my own construction guides here under smart guides. So here you can set the values you want to create this construction guides with different angles you can create. So it's going to be your custom smart guide that you can create with your Illustrator under preferences here with the smart guides. So we have snapping tolerance. What's snapping tolerance? So if I want to set this something, let's go with this 30 snapping. What's snapping? So here if I want to put this right here, as you can see, it's automatically going to show me that this object automatically snap to the other object. So you can set the tolerance between these two objects with your Illustrator under preferences. So this is how you can set the tolerance, but you cannot go further than 10 point or pixel here for smart guides. So this is how you can change all the options for smart guides with your Illustrator under preferences. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learn how to use and change all the options with smart guides. And if you have any question, please let me know in the comment box of this video. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. So see you guys in the next video.